Hey, what is up, guys? And welcome back to another Magic the Gathering online league. We're back with Eldrazi Ramp on the draw for game one. Alright, so it looks like we're against energy of some form. We'll play E-Temp and pass and pass. Onslaught Pride, Guide of Souls, Meticulous Archive, Surveil, Guide of Souls, Trigger, Draw. Second K command, they're playing blue, so I think I need to play around main deck consign. And done, and pass. Alright. There's Riddler, draw a card. Combat. I will block, I'll sack, and that way they don't gain more cats. We're playing the air gas build today just to try and get it caught up to the other build. That's kind of annoying, I'll be honest. So I can play Talisman. No, I think we need to... I'm a little bit worried about this untapped blue. There's a non-zero chance that I play Spell Pierce. So maybe just hold the K command? It might be what we need to do. Yeah, not having a green source or drawn into a green source there is kind of rough. Alright, we'll hold. I mean, I guess it could just be a Zorius energy of Mockingbird for all intent purpose. Mockingbird Riddler. Flagstones. To combat. Go to blocks prior to damage. Please no Spell Pierce. Oof. Consign. Yeah, I was worried about the main deck Consign. We'll pass. Go down to 17. I need a green source here. White. Well, you know what? You did actually help me get a green source, I suppose, for what it's worth. Main deck White Orchid. That's brutal. There's Ghost Quarter. We don't want Ghost Quarter right now. Play Windswept Teeth. There's K Returning Yard. Windswept Teeth fetch. We'll go Stomping Ground Shock. Play around. Another White Orchid. Go double red. We have double green, so double red. And at that point, we'll pass. And they have another White Orchid. That's still okay. Not the end of the world. We can Ice Till and outvalue them. Prismatic's pretty rude, though, admittedly. Riddler, draw 2. Arid Mesa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. Go to blocks. And pass. Fetch Arid Mesa, double white, Quantum Riddler, draw a card. City's Blessing is online, but no tokens will be generated, thankfully. We draw. Another Rumble. I mean, I could Rumble, try and find a land. No, I can't really do that. We'll just cast Myco Spawn here. Yield to all. Yeah, 5 types in Yard. We could go Shifting Wood. No reason to go Bajuka Bog. I think we might just go another E-Temp, to be honest. Yeah, we'll go E-Temp and pass. So now they need to get rid of the Myco spawn if they want to attack him with the Ocelot Pride. Just trying to keep the number of cats at bay until we can sweep the board with this K return. The White Orchid definitely set me back a bit more than I'd like. As well as that Consign, actually. Main deck Consign, main deck Pending, Energy, White Orchid, and Riddler. Yeah, a lot of cards I was not expecting to see in game one. Almost feels like they pre-board. Definitely feels tuned for Tron, with maybe some additional thought towards Belcher thanks to White Orchid. I mean, it hits both pretty well. And Maiden Deck Consign has a lot of utility across a lot of different decks, actually. So next turn we can play the Ice Till and then Ramp. Play Temple, play Heath, Fetch, Rumble. Solitude hits the Myco. Not thrilled by that prospect. 3 in hand. What did you pitch? Felia. Okay, so it's more like Energy Blink, kind of. Ocelot Pride. Yeah, we definitely need to sweep the board now. Surveil, 1 in hand. Riddler, draw 2. Jesus. Alright. Another Ice Till. Well, what are we looking at here? So 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's my out here? Do I have one? We can cast Ice Till, but then can't cast Myco. If I find Emrakul, does Emrakul do anything here? 5. Do we have a Sire 7 Deaths in Yard? No. Even if we did, we wouldn't have enough for the Shifting Wood. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, if we just block 1, we die, because 3, 7, 10. 4 left over. So I think my only option is the Rumble, but what are we even trying to Rumble into at that point? It's the problem. I don't think we have anything, really. No. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think at most we have 7 types. I mean, we'll cast the Rumble, and we'll see. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, we'll concede. Do I consider this energy or blink? I don't even know. I'd say more energy. Because Imagine also runs Mockingbird, maybe, plus a Johnny. Oh, I should have also replaced these Void Mirrors with whatchamacallits? Vaccine Baubles. That's a whoops. Well, let's cut you. We'll cut a Rumble, run it back. Interesting. I mean, I guess I could have played a little bit more passively and not blocked the Ocelot Pride as many times. I was trying to get them to not build the board as quickly as possible. Hand's pretty mediocre on the play. We'll mulligan. This one is not much better without a green source, though I guess we do... Okay. This one's a little bit okay. We'll keep Pitch the Bog done. It's not a great hand, but it is workable. Granted, we don't get forced. Or White Orchid, for that matter. Yeah, White Orchid's an issue. You saw Philly, really, Gemstone pitch an Arid Mesa. Which, unfortunately does mean they could turn one White Orchid me. They could also consign this Talisman. That would be really bad. No shot you're thinking about... I was about to say, there's no shot you're thinking about consigning the trigger. Alright, Talisman resolves. Yeah, at least if they White Orchid me, we have the Sprawl into Rumble. So that's not the end of the world. Sure enough, there's the White Orchid. Yep. Forest. And draw. Sprawl for double green, double red. We have double green, but we don't have double red. So red. Rumble. There's Breaker. We'll take a Breaker. And pass. Fortunately, didn't find a land, though. Starfield Shepherd. When this creature enters, so basically I searched for the plains. For a creature, for a plains card or a creature card? Interesting. Alright, we'll take the 2. Warp. Lab. So we can do what here? I suppose I can Lab Breaker, Utopia Sprawl, and Rumble. I can already Utopia Sprawl for double green here. Rumble. There's Ice Till, there's Airghast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we grab the Airghast at least, then we can play Breaker. If I grab the Temple, though, we can do that as well, admittedly. Otherwise, we can Ice Till, grab back the Temple. The Ice Till is tempting, actually. Let's go Ice Till. Alright, and we'll hold. Paying cost for Prismatic, hitting double red. Now we're short on double red for Airghast. Riddler draw 2. Starting to think that Riddler might be overtuned. I don't know. Just a thought. Yeah. Azorius Blink / Energy. I kinda hate it. Trigger. Draw. Ghost Quarter. I'm gonna keep the lab untapped for obvious reason. They already have 2 basics out. I mean, I don't think I can really try and go for the Ghost Quarter loop behind on board. Is the only problem. Assuming that they play 3 basics, I mean, we could Ghost Quarter twice and take them off of 1 land. Ah, screw it. Ice Till Mill. Ghost Quarter, target Fountain. So you probably play a... Okay, 1 more Plains. Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter, target Gemstone. Okay, so I was right about the number. So at least it keeps him off of blue now. The only problem is that I am going to take a significant amount of damage. You could White Orchid and then hit me in the face for 7 is the only issue. Yep. Targets. Return. That's fine because we can play the World Breaker. Yes, for Forest. Mill. At this point, we'll pass in full. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Ghost Quarter. Yep, we'll take a 7 down to 6. I feel like they probably... I mean, I guess if they're going to float, they have to float the Guide of Souls, yeah. Flagstones, another White Orchid, target their own Flagstones, but they don't have any basics left, do they? Plains card. So they can grab a Hallowed Fountain or a Surveil Land. Yep, Surveil Land, Surveils, draw. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, play E-Temp, trigger. I guess let's play the Ghost Quarter trigger. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. We're dead, aren't we? Because we can block the Rid. Then we take... Yeah, we're just dead. Do I have an out? I do not. Because, yeah, we can break, block. 3, 5, 7. Yeah, we'll concede. Interesting. I mean, Riddler's just a good card. Seeing White Orchid main is a bit frightening. We didn't mill over any of our K returns, which is unfortunate. Alright, we'll be back for match 2. Alright, we're back for match 2. On the draw for game 1, we'll keep, we'll pass. We do need to see a soul land off the top. Draw. That's an Emrakul, not a soul land. Fetch, Forest, Sprawl, green or red? We have second green, so we'll go... Well, no, if you've drawn to a lap, we were going to want double green, so we'll go green here. We'll pass. And pass. 8 hits on the top for soul lands. Yeah, the last match kind of reminded me of the fact that I really do want Devour of Destiny in this list. I kind of don't want Airgas, to be honest. I think 4 Devourers might be correct, because it is just very difficult to cleanly deal with Quantum Riddler. And Manufacturer. Yeah, Weapons Manufacturer will be here. And there's Munitions. A Tormod script. So now they just need an EE, which thankfully the Saga can't get. We draw. Soul Land. Bob will target me, okay. And draw. Burning Catacombs is not it. We'll Surveil though. Yeah, it could be something where we might consider Karn again. I don't know. I mean, it definitely plays better into Affinity, plays better into Belcher. Still doesn't play horribly well into Energy, Zoo, and Prowess, but it could be worth having the asymmetrical effect. Then again, I think this list is much more resilient into Karn than others, just because it doesn't really care about that effect as much. It just kind of threatens the munitions and can definitely deal with Karn. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where Affinity goes, if this will be the stock list going forward or not. In response to that, Needle. Commercial districts. Trigger. Please, for the love of God, give me a soul land. Hey, asking you shall receive. We'll pass. What do you name here? Are they actually going to name Karn? That'd be kind of funny. What else would they name then? Ghost Quarter? Shifting Woodland. Ghost Quarter. Okay. No Ghost Quarter loops for me. So Rush probably going to try and rush out this K command to Emrakul then, right? Or the only issue is the Opal's up, so they do have Metallic Rebuke mana. We could play the Shifting Woodlands into the Ice Till and ramp next turn. I guess no, we don't have enough types. Never mind. Yeah, we'll play the Temple and hold the K command. Saga trigger. Again, they can't grab EE, thankfully. Seems like they're making a construct. This is the perfect time for me to K command. And no Metallic Rebuke for you, but you could play Force, but no, it's your turn, so not an option. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have Airghast. We could play, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we would need 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could go Airghast in the Emrakul. Yes. So bottom, top, and draw. And pass. So we have Ice Till into Emrakul. And they could Tormod script my yard, but that's actually fine. We're not actually too worried about that. So yeah, green, colorless. You can either fetch shock or just shock. And then Airghast emerge out of Ice Till. I guess the only issue is we don't want to draw with Airghast. Oh, yeah, that's a Claws of Gix. But it does cost 1. So we're not dead yet. Forgot that existed. Also, Constructs of 14/14. Opal's online. Them holding Opal does make me think that they have... Actually, if we can Emrakul here, we win, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One short of just Emrakuling. I guess we don't win. But, yeah. So I think we have to go for it, right? So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. They would then be able to Metallic Rebuke. We would pay 1, 2, 3. Then we wouldn't have enough. Yeah, I mean, I have to go Ice Till. Either that or World Breaker hit Gix. Yeah, we'll go Ice Till. Does Ice Till resolve? Ice Till resolves. So they can only sacrifice 1 munitions. So it's only 2 damage. Misty Rainforest trigger. Fetch Misty Rainforest. Stomping Ground shock trigger. Emerge Airghast. I guess we should play a land first. We'll play the Shifting Wood. Yes. Triggers. Emerge Airghast from Ice Till. Always yield. I mean, if they have the... whatchamacallit, Metallic Rebuke now, we just lose. Damn. And then a Closet Gix, the spawn. I guess before we did that, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 now. Yeah, yield to all. I mean, if they were to just untap, they Closet Gix, ping, ping. If they had one more land, ping, we die. So I feel like we had to go for it. I guess the alternative was World Breaker. I mean, I'll pass at this point, but I think I just lose on the spot. And pass. Ping cost. Gix ping spawn, and then they win. Yep, we'll concede. Could I have played that differently? I suppose I could have not gone for the Emrakul line or the Airgas line and just held. The other option again would have just been World Breaker. Maybe. Well, let's bring in Meltdown. Wasescape. Bog's not doing much. I do wonder about Void Mirror Flute. Again, I think Void Mirror needs to... I need to swap those to Vexing Baubles. Yeah. Realistically speaking, that is a deck registration error on my part. I updated the Meltdowns, not the Void Mirrors. If I just had played the Ice Till and then passed, would that have been enough? I mean, I feel like they could have just Metallic Rebuked the Ice Till, forcing me to pay. And from there, they could have just pinged down my spawn. Or pinged down my Ice Till the following turn. So yeah, they had the win regardless. This is really funny. So we could just turn one Void Mirror, but then we can't play anything either. It's really tempting, but this is a good example where Vexing Bauble would be better. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, if we had a Vexing Bauble, we could go turn one Talisman Bauble. So, a good example of why I think it is correct to switch over to Bauble versus the Void Mirror. That's true. We could Ghost Quarter ourselves. That is true. Yeah. All right, opponent. All you. Okay, they still play the Pinnacle Emissary, but then everything they play thereafter will be countered. Okay. I mean, yeah, just making all the drones. That is an option. We draw. So awkward. So we'll play the Ghost Quarter. As much as I want this Sire, we're going to tap Ghost Quarter my own land. Yes, for a forest. Play with green. Green. Talisman. Pass. Yeah, that's a thing we just did. Paying cost. Thoughtcast. Alright, land. That is in fact a land. I'll fetch for a green source. Forest. Cast Sowing Myco. Yield to all. We'll grab Eldrazi Temple. Yeah. And we'll pass. Yeah, it would definitely be in a much better spot if these were Vexing Baubles, not Void Mirrors. We draw. Sanctum. Go to combat. Not like we can block. We'll attack for 3, but if it's a race, they are winning. Second Void Mirror will pass. We could have waited a turn, yeah. That is also true. I mean, that's pretty good. Meltdown? For 0. And combat. Down to 14. Springleaf Drum. Draw. It's a Stomping Ground tap. Normally I'd keep that in hand, but I think it's better that we play that now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 short of Emrakul. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have enough for everything else. Draw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Attack with Myco Spawn. Sacrifice. Red. Colorless. Red. Colorless. Hold back green. Triggers. Yield all. Draw 3. So from here, yes, we actually have enough. Because we need to make sure Emrakul is not free. Emrakul cannot be free. We have to pay 1 for Emrakul. Emrakul. So, this gets reduced by 9. Plus 3 is 12. So we have merge Emrakul, sack, pay 1 green. There's the Emrakul. I guess we could have Utopia Sprawl and Myco Spawn first, admittedly. Tap for red. Well, past our turn, comrade. Look at all those things you can't play. I'm gonna play them. Let's see. We're gonna play Tormod's Crypt, cast. Triggers. And Buzz gonna scoop. What a weird way to win. Void Mirror did its job, admittedly. We'll bring back in the Gemstone. 5, 7, 10. We can cut another Airgast here and then run it back. What a weird way to win. Definitely glad we swapped the Meltdowns, though. Alright. On the draw for game 3. Turtle, what you doing, bud? Doing what the turtle does. Just swimming into a corner. How's today already Tuesday? It doesn't feel like a Tuesday. Anyone else feel that way, or is it just me? If you draw into a 7-mana value spell or Utopia Sprawl, his hand gets better. Yeah, fine. Keep. And pass. Spirebluff Canal. Are they afraid of a turn 1 Void Mirror again? They are not. It's an opal. And EE. Well, that's a bit concerning. Anything else? Nope. So 1 away of Kappa. Gemstone, you're a bit late to the party, admittedly. I'll play the Wooded Foothills and pass. Was really hoping for a 7-mana value spell there, or Utopia Sprawl. Attack for 2, down to 18. Seems like they're holding up a Rebuke. Fetch. Surveil. Trigger resolves, World Breaker to top, and draw. Lab. Imprint. Cast Talisman. You want to rebuke the Talisman? You do. I'm okay with that. Consigning the Talisman? Even better. We'll pass 2 types in yard. There's Memnite. That is Kappa mana, but no Kappa. Draw. Wayscape. Wayscape's intriguing, because it allows me to exile an Opal, or the EE for that matter. The EE is actually tempting. Otherwise, we can go Ice Till. We'll play the Shifting Wood. I think we go Ice Till here. Do you have a Rebuke? Okay, body hits the board. You can play 1 more land. Do we play the Wooded Foothills, or do we play Ghost Quarter? I don't think we Ghost Quarter yet. Let's go for the Wooded Foothills. trigger, mill, always yield. Misty and Yard. We'll hold. Combat 2. So no Rebuke. Could still have Consign, though. No Kappa. Another Memnite, that's fine. End step, fetch. Stomping Ground's tapped. Triggers. Another Ice Talon Yard. 3 types now. Sprawl. I mean, we could just start Ghost Quartering their lands out. Let's start with a Sprawl. For double green. Ghost Quarter trigger. Another Ice Still. I will Ghost Quarter your Canal. How many basics do you run? Ghost Quarter trigger. I want to keep Ghost Quarter on the field because of Tormod's Crypt. I will now kick a Wasescape. Let's go after the Mox Opal. Yield to all. Consign a memory. Detect intrusion. The fresh hell is this? In web. Oh, is that the web card? Oh, from Spider-Man. Okay. Wild. And they full cast that. Okay. Interesting. No attack. Body hits the board. Next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 can world break. Red. Opal. Munitions Factory? Or Weapons Factory? Blood Moon. Huh. In that case, I'm gonna Ghost Quarter my commercial district, right? Yeah. Ghost Quarter commercial district. Yes. And forest. Trigger. Temple. Blood Moon resolves. Two in the air. And to 10 will draw. Sanctum. I mean, it doesn't really matter where we play from right now. I kind of need a World Breaker in Yard. Temple, trigger. Ghost Quarter, trigger. Myco Spawn. Alright, we'll pass. I guess if they only play one basic, I should have Ghost Quartered them again. Would have stopped the Blood Moon. We're now on a clock, unfortunately. Down to 8. Draw. Cyrus 7 Deaths is looking nice. I suppose we'll play the Stomping Ground trigger. There's an Emrakul in Yard. Temple trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they have a Metallic Rebuke, though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wonder if I should wait a turn. Play around Metallic Rebuke. Yeah, we'll wait one turn. Sporific Springs. Still only 2 in hand. Paying cost for Kappa. That'd kind of suck. Second Blood Moon's fine. They also tap down their blue sources, which means this Sire resolves. Good stuff. Down to 6. Draw. Sanctum trigger. Lab trigger. Oh, that Meltdown would have been nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can cast Talisman. To the Sire, we'll pass, and I think Sire should lock it up. There's Pinnacle Emissary, sure. Draw. K command. Unfortunately, we can't play it unless we find another talisman. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Really don't need to play any more lands right now, but I guess I do want to find World Breaks. Temple. Show me my World Breakers. Those aren't World Breakers. Alright. Yeah, what can you do about the Sire outside of a Kappa? I think that's your only option, right? Paying cost. Pinnacle Emissary's fine, you warp. I can't do anything here, so I'm going to pass in full. Yep, that's fine. You can make an army of 1/1s. Bob will target me. Soon the Sire's going to have pseudo hexproof. Warp. Trigger. Draw. Zamiko spawn. I will kick Zamiko spawn. And kick your only island. Yield to all. Do you have a consigned memory? Another detect intrusion. And there's consign. Okay. You give me the body or the trigger? And you give me the trigger, really? Alright, well, I'll play a Burning Cat, trigger. We'll see another World Breaker at some point. Commercial District, trigger. Hey, there's the World Breaker, about friggin' time. Alright, go to combat. Down to 6. I think we can actually cast Breaker and pay for Kappa's ward, can't we? Not to mention they don't have any blue sources right now, since we took out the island. And Bone scoops it up. We'll take the win. Alright, we'll be back for match number 3. Alright, we're back for match 3 on the draw for game 1. Looking for Lab and Sprawl. We draw. Miko. Miko spawn is not what I was looking for. We'll go for Surveil. Scouting turn, fetch, Surveil, trigger will resolve. Oh, I'm in danger, aren't I? This is either Birthing Ritual or it's Neobrand. And if it's, nope, this is Birthing Ritual. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no, it's not. I lied. Yeah, yeah. All right. Uh-huh. Yep. Ah, it's a Giltspire. Okay, we're not dead yet. Commercial district trigger. Surveil, K command to yard. And draw. Temple. We'll play the temple. We'll play the rumble. We need an Emrakul. Giltspire draws 7. Do you really want to find a pact? Draws 7. Down the 2. Rumble. Are you gonna pact me, then consign it? I guess you have to consign. You didn't find a consign. This is why we never concede. Alright, on the sideboard. Let's see. We are gonna want Flute, Cage, Mirror, which once again should be Vexing Bulb. We could argue Trinospheres as well. We'll cut what? K returns. Rumble. 2 Airghast? No. 2 Sires. Still need to cut 2 more though. Bog. Maybe cut down on the Trinosphere then. Alright. I guess I could have cut. No, I cut 2 Sires, right? Yeah. Alright. On the draw. Yeah, don't like this hand. It's reliant on us drawing into a land. One mulligan. There's Void Mirror. Are we gonna do it again? We're gonna Void Mirror on turn 1 and have nothing afterwards? I mean, yeah, kinda looks that way. Dump what? Breaker? I would love to draw into a colored land. A land that generates colored sources. Yes. Surveil. Draw. That's not that. Imprint. Again, if this was a Vexing Bauble, it'd be so much better, but it's a Void Mirror. And pass. Tease an island. We draw. Green source. Do it. Hey, look at that. Talisman. Sprawl. For red. Pass. Somehow, the 2 times we've cast Void Mirror with no sources in hand, we have not been punished. How? Don't know. But we're here. I want to say they run a basic forest. Because I'm really tempted to kick Mycospawn into Ghost Quarter. There's a Misty, so it doesn't really help me much, I don't think. What do we draw into? Isa Misty. We could crack the Misty instead of the lab. What's the upside of doing that? Eventually the lab could be a soul land for the Emrakul. Yeah, it's possible. Misty Rain, fetch. Stomping Ground Shock or Forest? Yeah, double red. They do have Beseiju though. I think we still go Forest, yeah. Kick in a Myco Spawn. Yeah, consign to memory. Yield all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we go Ghost Quarter here. Play is a Ghost Quarter. And green floating. Do you have Beseiju or another Planar Genesis? Yes. Commercial District Surveil. Oh, there's a cage. I need a turn. Go to draw step. Yeah, that's our best bet is draw step. Go after the island, see if they fail to find. Because they should just have an island and a forest, I'm pretty sure. Fetch. Surveil. If you keep it on top... No, they put a Misty into yard. I guess we could Ghost Quarter now. No, I think we do have to draw. Yeah. Draw. I'll go after the Hedge Maze. Won't pass. Float screen. There's the basic forest. Alright, do you have the Allosaurus Rider? There's Pact. Well, you'd have it now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn. Do you have the Xenagos? Or do you go Grizzlebrand again? Okay, they're Grizzlebranding again. There's a land. Grizzlebrand, draw 7. Did you find a consign? Why would you draw 7 now, though, is my question. Cast Grafdigger's Cage. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're currently short. I will pass. Fetch Scouting Tarn down to 11. Surveil. Did they find the consign to memory? Puts Pact in the yard. Pact trigger. Oh, I'll take it. I will take it. Wait, why didn't they go for another pay 7 though, is my question. I guess maybe it was already on the stack and they had to pay it, or did they pass through? Oh, you know what? I bet you... Could they have accidentally passed priority through to the pack trigger to where it just was asking if they wanted to pay it and they didn't have the ability to roll back to pay for consign? Yeah, I think that's the only explanation, that they put the trigger on the stack, they passed priority with the trigger on the stack, they didn't hold priority, And so it was at that point it was just asking them to pay for the 4. And so they went to tap the blue for consign, but they're already at a point where they couldn't. That's the only explanation. Only explanation I can think of. I'll take the win. I don't care. Hashtag MTGO moment. would never happen in paper. But we'll be back for match number 4. Alright, we're back for game 4. Match 4 on the play for game 1. This hand's doing nothing right now. I mean, it's ramp, but it's doing nothing. We'll keep relying on top decks. Hoping that maybe opponents on a more aggressive deck. And this K return will see some action. It's Eldrazi. Alright. Stomping Ground, Shock, Sprawl for green or for red. We'll go for... Doesn't really matter too much. We'll go for green here in case we draw into, I don't know, a Rumble, for example. He's a Devourer. What flavor of Eldrazi is this? It is Eldrazi Ramp. Wooded Foothills. Fetch. 19. Forest or forest equivalent. Utopia Sprawl and pass. For green or for red? For green. So Ice Till, maybe no Urgast. Draw. There's a Temple. I am thinking we go Stomping Ground tapped? See, like, I kind of want to hold up the K return on the off chance they make spawns that I want to get rid of. Stomping Ground. But at the same time, I don't want to put all my Utopia Sprawls on the same land. And I'll just do it this way. And this is for green. I'll go for green. And pass. And pass. Give me a Myco Spawn, please. Turn 3 kicked Myco Spawn would be really nice. Temple. Rumble. Takes Myco Spawn. I'd imagine so. Which means I need a Myco Spawn of my own. Takes Lab. Interesting. Possible they have a Myco Spawn in hand, but no land. Rumble again. There's Ghost Quarter. 1, 2, 3. Takes Emrakul, yeah. How many types is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They have it, so I need Myco Spawn right now. Or a K command. K command or Myco Spawn. Go. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we'll just play a K return and hope that you don't have enough. I think you're going to be one short now for Emrakul at least. Of course, they could still have the kicked Myco, and that would present its own issue. I guess maybe I shouldn't play the Temple in retrospect. Maybe play the Sanctum or Lab. Yeah. Probably would have been smarter. Rumble. Oh, hey, that's Karn. So this might be the version that D-Man was playing. That they trophied with. Okay. Interesting to see Karn again. Again, I definitely see the value of Karn with Belcher being, 13% of the meta. They chose Karn. They played Karn. Karn for what? Liquid metal. Yeah, that is potentially a problem. We draw. And summon a value. Breaker's good. So we can breaker break the forest, cutting them off on colored sources. Triggers. So that is down. They're gonna cut me short on 2, probably on either double colorless or on colored. So we could go Myco Spawn still and grab quarter. Yeah, I think that might be right. And then we can go Bajuka Bog. Alternatively, could go Airghast, actually. No, because we went green-green instead of green-red on all these. We won't have enough for Airghast, actually. So I think we have to go Myco. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Go Myco Spawn. Trigger. No. Body hits the board. Karn's now vulnerable. We can potentially kick the Myco Spawn. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, damn it. Which means now they can kick my own Myco Spawn. Damn. Kick my own Myco Spawn, fail to find, or Bajuka Bog, my yard. Oh, you know what it cost me? Me hitting the sprawl added a type to yard. If I had gone for the lab, they would have still been 1 short. Yeah, I misplayed. I should have considered that. I was playing around Emrakul. I just did not take into consideration the Soul Land. Because now they can... Yeah, we're just going to concede here. Because what they can do here is they're going to swing Worldbreaker into Emrakul. Then they're just going to sack my lands up the wazoo. Alright. I did not account for the Soul Land off top. I should have went for the lab instead. If I went for the lab, they still would have had 6. They would have had 12. They would have been short 1 exactly. Damn. Alright, let's cut the gemstone. We're gonna want void, or not void mirror, disruptor flute. Probably not heat. Been tuning into your streams lately on Twitch. Hey, it's Smut Cop. Not watching now. Was curious if it was gonna let me hold priority there to sack 2 lands after the Mindslave priority hold mishap the other night. It would have, yes. Also, hello. I misplayed. There should have hit the lab. Forgot you didn't have an enchantment in yard. We want to cut the K returns actually. So we have room for 2 more. I guess the heat's actually relevant here because of Karn, now that I think about it. On the play for game 2. This hand's pretty meh. Mulligan. This hand's better. We're looking specifically for a lab. Keep, pitch, Airghast. Airghast or Sire, actually. Pitch Sire. Sprawl for green. Pass. Show me a lab off top. Lab, tug Emrakul, cast Talisman. Yep. That's what I wanted. Ooh, that's bad. We'll pass. Now we need a land off top. And if they just go turn 2 Karn here, that still does help, but still. If they go Myco Spawn would also hurt a lot. If they go Myco Spawn on the Ghost Court. Rumble. Thankfully not. K command out. K command out. Takes Shifting Wood. Takes Shifting Wood. Passing, draw land. Okay, well, I should have specified an untapped land, I guess. Exile your yard. Shifting Wood. Do you have Breaker? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a Breaker. Breaker, break-in the forest, which means even if I grab a lab, I can't play this frickin' Ice Toll anymore. Draw. Talisman. Pass. Yikes, man. Take 5 down to 15. A land will get us to Ice Till, but it just kind of sits there and rots until we find something. Unfortunate. Another Breaker. Devour exiles their own Sprawl. That's fine. Draw. Cast Rumble. Lab. Lab Imprint Airghast. Pass. Hold. We can do what? What can we do right now? We can block the Devourer. Play the Ice Till. Sprawl. Sprawl resolves. For green. Windswept Teeth. Passing. Otherwise, we take 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take 11 down to 4. All block. And draw. Yikes. I mean, I think I have to rumble again. There's Temple. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can go Windswept Teeth. Windswept Teeth fetch. For a forest. Cast Ice Till. Play Windswept Teeth. That way we can Airghast next turn. Yeah, that seems reasonable. We can block the Devour, take 5 down to 3. Yep, let's go for it. Ice Till Mill. And we'll pass. Fetch, Windswept Teeth, Surveil. Surveil trigger will resolve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 short of Emrakul. End step, we can Surveil. Go to attacks. Go to blocks. Take 3, go down to 2. Temple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3 short. Sowing Mycospawn, kick. Kicking there is fine. Do you have the bog is the question. Some lists have cut bog. There's the bog. Bog's my yard. Alright. ETBs. End step. Fetch. Surveil. Triggers. Mill a card. Surveil. Surveil to yard. Draw. Sprawl. Lab. Lab. Imprint. Breaker. Forest. Mill. Temple. Sprawl. For red. No attacks. We will instead sacrifice the ice tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're still short. So go red, green, red, black. Yeah. Airgast. Yes. K command does allow me to stabilize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If they return Emrakul to hand, we do need to K command their yard. In response, ramp, exile cards in yard. And done. This way, if they just luck into a soul land, it won't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. When we block, we can then flute target, our flute name Emrakul. This is a 6/3, so we go blocks. We block. Reset blockers because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If they have a temple, I swear to God. Block. I guess. Okay, actually, hold on. We can do this. We can do this because we have flute. We're good. Before damage. Cast flute. Name Emrakul, the Promised End. And pass. They played Wooded Foothills. Yeah, that would have got them there, because land to yard. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Return World Breaker to hand. I will cast the World Breaker. Actually, before I do that, Shifting Wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. No, we can't. Close, but no. So, cast Breaker, no emerge. Breaker. Breaker, exile, temple. We're not going for the Utopia Sprawl. We're going to go for the temple. Yield all. We'll play the Wooded Foothills. I will pass. No attacks. Fetch Wooded Foothills 2. Tapped. I do want to get rid of the Shifting Woodland next. Honestly, I probably should have done that over the temple in retrospect. Because there's a world where they K command. Karn, oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ballista? I doubt you play Ballista on the side. If you do, you win though, admittedly. Oh, they could have, yeah, they could have plussed on Talisman. You're right. That was a close one, friend. Cityscape. Okay, so how do we do this now? We draw. Well, we can't play the Stomping Grounds now, can I? I can do what? They have a Cityscape Leveler. So what I can do here, 1, 2, unfortunate, 3. So 1, 2, 3. We only have one color source, though, is the problem. We can breaker, break. Can I? Trying to think if I can ice still. Thing is, I need a third body on board, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can't get another body on board unless I Shifting Wood. Right? Because they can just tick Karn up on Talisman is the problem. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can't give them 10 mana, or 8 mana either. So what's the potential play? Do I have a play? We can Shifting Woodland for Ice Till. The temple only gives us back 2 though. Yeah, at most it only will ever give us back mana neutral. So the Ice Till isn't the play. We could return World Breaker to hand. We could emerge World Breaker from World Breaker, but we can only do that once is the problem. If I could do that multiple times, then we might be able to get out of here. But because of Karn, we can't. Because Breaker requires colorless for the return. So this Talisman being bricked is a problem. So I want that temple, but I can't get it. Well, actually, can I? If I go... Let me see if this is a possibility. Shifting Woodland, target 2. We can't just exile Talisman. They have a Cityscape Leveler in hand. So that's not an option. We have to somehow play World Breaker twice is the issue right now. So if I do this... We have an Ice Till. We can now play Temple. trigger Ice Till. Okay, there's Sanctum. Hold up. So from here, we can activate Breaker. 1, 2. I can go 3. Yeah, 3 sacrifice. Can I do this? Breaker. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, we can't tap Temple for 2. So I think I have to. If I do this, I need another colorless. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I have it. Damn. So now we sacrifice a land. We can sacrifice the Wooded Foothills. Actually, we actually can go for Wooded Foothills one more time. So if I sacrifice the forest, no, we don't need the forest. Sacrifice the Ugin Lab. World Breaker, World Breaks, emerge from Ice Till. Oh, that actually might work. Hold on. Oh, I think I messed up then. I think I messed up. Actually, maybe it'll be fine. Yeah, okay. I see where I should have gone. Now I look at it. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, so I see where I could have went instead. What I should have done was I shouldn't have tapped the temple. I should have tapped something else, right? Because I could have then emerged World Breaker from Ice Till, right? That would have cost me 3. So 1 plus the 2, exiled the forest. That would have left them with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And would have given me 3 blockers. That was the play. I messed up. Yeah, damn. So now it's not an option. Okay, we'll just concede. I messed up there. Because I needed exactly 3 blockers. And I needed them to get below 8 mana. That was my only option. Damn. Alright. Unfortunate. Well, we'll be back for match number 5. Alright, we're back for match 5 on the play for game 1. No green sources, mulligan. I mean, if we draw into a Sprawl or Lab, it makes it better. We can pitch what? I suppose the Stompings. We have 2 fetches. And we'll pass. We'll Surveil, like I said, looking for Lab or Sprawl. Plains. Ocelot Pride. Fetch, Misty, Surveil. Trigger. We'll put that to grave. Draw. Windswept Teeth. Finding all of my fetches here. Go Forest. Rumble. Ghost Quarter. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but it's here. So we can play the Ice Till next turn. And ramp. Hallowed Fountain. Is this that Azorius energy list again? We're not going to block. We want this Ice Till to hit board. White, white. Sanctifier Vect. What? Okay. A black-red permanent spell or card not on the battlefield will be put into the graveyard exile instead. Weird. Okay. Trigger. Draw. Sprawl. So I can play Ghost Quarter. I can play Sprawl for green. I still play Stomping Ground tapped. Trigger. Always yield. 5 in hand. Might respond to Yard. And we can go for the Ghost Quarter loops next turn, but I think I might just go for the World Breaker instead. As long as the Ice Till survives, that is. Means that they attack into the Ocelot Pride, we can't block, because then we fear the Galvanic Discharge if they have Galvanic Discharge. There's Arid Mesa fetch. White, no red, okay. 3, Recruiter. For Solitude? Is this like the Energy Blink hybrid? Yeah, it's Solitude. Pitch, what? Witch Enchanter? Yeah, that's a problem. Take 4 down to 15. You'll make another cat. Draw. Myco. Windswept Teeth. Fetch. For a forest. Kick Myco. Myco kick Hollowed Fountain. Yield to all. 5 types in Yard. We could go Shifting Wood, but I don't think that's necessary. 5, 11, 13. Yeah, we'll go Temple and pass. We could have alternatively had gone for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could have gone for Sanctum, I guess. Flagstones. White Orchid Phantom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 13. Yeah, I'm thinking they have a White Orchid Phantom. Ephem for another Solitude? Is that what's happening here? Just so you can get in. Gain me 3, hit me for 4, trigger Ocelot Pride. Grabs Guide of Souls. Guide of Souls is fine. Would love to see a K return off the top here. Pride trigger. Yep, would love to see a K return here. How does this read? Put into a graveyard. Block? Confusion. Triggers. Yep, that's a lot of cats. Give me a K return. An Ice Till. I mean, they're going to be able to float something. If I go Ice Till, 1, 2, 3, 4, unless we find a temple, we won't be able to play the Breaker, but I think it might be my only hope because as it stands, we're going to take how much damage? Let's say we block the float, so 2, 3, 4, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, I guess if I block 3. Yeah, if I block 3, then I don't die. So in that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will play the Talisman. cast Worldbreaker. Go after Flagstones, and we'll pass. It gives us a turn. Ephem. Oh, not with the Recruiter. Never mind. I just die. I should have went for the Ice Doll. Completely forgot about the Ephem. Because from here, if they have another white spell in hand, they can just go Solitude. Well, I guess this will gain me 5, so I'm not dead. Okay, we're not dead. And they go Solitude. Oh, second Guide of Souls, though, might get them there. Shoot. 2. What is this? Draws a card. Another Flagstone. Guide of Souls. 2. Shepherd. Trigger. So am I dead? We can block 4. So let's just say... Yeah, I think I'm dead. Well, Recruiter also -1. We're going to be able to block 4. Floats a Pride. We'll block Pride. We'll block Guide of Souls unless they float Guide of Souls. So that is 6. So block, 3, 7, plus 4 is 11. I think we have it. We're still alive. Down to 1. Means I cannot fetch. At this point, I specifically am going to need K-Returns. K-Return or bust time, more or less. Draw. So, what are my outs here? We can cast Ice Till. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can cast the Ice Till. 2, 3, 4. The problem is I can't fetch. So even if I were to see the K-Return off the mill, we can't fetch, right? So what are we looking for is the question. We could Ghost Quarter, target one of our own lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That actually might be one of the few ways this might work. Ghost Quarter my own land. Yes. For Forest. Trigger, Bog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. We're short now. Yeah. We need to see, I don't know, a temple there. And then into a K-Return. Oh, you son of a frickin'. Oh, I wish I didn't do that now. Wait, we have one more land? Oh, did I not make another land drop? Hold up. Seriously? Am I crazy? Did I make one land drop? Oh, that's right, because we Ghost Quartered ourselves. Hey, look at that. Play Ghost Quarter. I know what I'm doing. Sometimes. This will get rid of our Ice Till, but it is well worth it in the end. Exile Flagstones. Yield to all. Yes. Oh boy. Alright, attack for 5 will pass. 1, Guide of Souls. 2, Pride, Fresh Hell. I need a body. I need 2 bodies. Seriously? We draw. K command. K return. Emrakul. Damn it. Yep. You got it. Really? After all that. Alright, so we'll bring in Heat. Keep the K returns. We'll cut the gemstone. I don't think they play red, so I think we cut the Bajuka Bog. Weird. Run it back. Man, we found the line 2 and it just didn't matter. They found... It seems like they found both Guide of Souls and... I think they had the Guide of Souls. I think they found the Ocelot Pride. I think that was the winning draw. On the play for game 2. Yes, I will keep. Lab. Imprint Breaker. Cast Talisman. Pass. I imagine we'll just end up holding the K return. Guide of Souls. Draw. Ice Still. Alright, well, we're gonna Ice Still instead here. Ice Still. Shifting Wood. Trigger. Mill. Solitude. Pitching Witch Enchanter. Yep. I'm gonna get ultra punished by a frickin' White Arc and Phantom, aren't I? Yeah, should have thought about that because of the Solitude. Should have held. White, thank God, not. Wait. Oh, okay. Well, I was hoping that you weren't going to play a double white for White Orchid. Get ultra punished. Yep. Attack for 1. And we have Rumble. Cast Rumble. There is a Cyrus 7 death. And a K return. Do you wonder if maybe just putting the Siren Yard would have been better for the Shifting Wood? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put it on top and pass. We do have K commands. We could exile the Guide of Souls. But we do need to be worried about Consign to Memory. Surveil. I'd love to see that Hollow Fountain tapped. Flicker Wisp. Which now means that they Flicker Wisp the White Orchid. You already have the Siren hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack. Trigger. Target self. Do I ramp exile the Guide of Souls? Or do I ramp scry draw look for a land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm just gonna ramp scry draw look for a land here. As much as I would like to go to the Guide of Souls. I actually already knew it was a land, so we're just gonna draw it. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Take the 3. Flickerous trigger. Yield to all. Target the Shifting Wood. There's our forest. We draw. Sprawl. Verdant Catacomb fetch. 4, 5, 6, 7. Stomping Ground shock. Utopia Sprawl. For red. Trigger. Yield all, yes. Sweep the board. Sire's on board now. Again, would have liked to have kept the Shifting Wood if possible, but we'll take the Sire. Now we need to just hope they don't hit a Solitude. Quantum Riddler, draw a card. And we'll scoop it up. Alright, we'll take the win. And let's go to sideboard. Bring back the Gemstone, cut a Rumble, and run it back. Yeah, we need to sequence better around White Orchid. I think we mulligan here. Keep this one. Pitch what? Pitch a Stomping Ground? Yeah, I think so. Because we go fetch green, Utopia Sprawl for green. Temple Myco Spawn. Yeah. Done. Pass. Surveil. Draw. Shifting Wood. Fetch Misty Rain. Forest. Actually, I think maybe going for red is correct here because... Yeah, I think red is correct here. We'll go red. And pass. And pass. Flagstones, passing, draw. Emrakul. What am I worried about here? Consign to memory? Consign to memory would be a bit of a blowout, admittedly. I mean, we could just Utopia Sprawl again. The only issue with that would be a Flicker Wisp. We'll cast the Myco. Yield to all. Do you have a consign? No consign to memory. So in that case, I'm going to go for a forest and sprawl. For red. And pass. Do you have a Thelia? You do. Not thrilled about that, to be honest. Yeah, like Energy Blink Hybrid. Not a fan of this in the slightest. White. Flagstones. Yeah, free mana ramp's pretty good. Is at least in the play tapped? Yes, it is tapped. Flicker Wisp. Well, yeah, Felia will get you there regardless, I guess. Flicker to Soin, Mega Spawner, Flicker to Flicker Wisp. Alright, so they're going to feed me the Felia. I'm fine with that. But it is going to set me back. Takes me all of my red sources out, basically. Draw. I do not want to see another Emrakul right now. That's like the one thing I do not want to see. We'll attack for 3, so if you want to trade, you do not. Another Flagstones, Jesus. Hold Fountain tap? Nope, you have a 3rd Archive. Wild. And there's the White Orchid. That's our last forest, unfortunately. Rumble. Another Myco. Yes, we'll grab another Myco. Cast Myco Spawn. Do you have Consign? You do. Yep. That was the worst case scenario. Yield all. Go to combat. 7 types in yard now. 5 on board. We're 1 land short of Emrakul. I mean, potentially we've gotten rid of all their consigns out of hand. That would be wishful thinking, though. Draw. Heat. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 1 short. Go to combat, swing for 3. We'll hold the heat. Do we heat the white orchid? There's nothing in my yard that I can pick up is the problem. Pass. Hopefully I don't have an EFM. You do not. Thank God for that. Down to 8. Guide of Souls is fine. 2 in hand. Can we find a land here? What is this? Double blue white? Mockingbird, target Flickerwisp? Flickerwisp, target Flickerwisp. End step. Flickerwisp, target. Target my shifting wood. Yeah, we need a temple here. Temple will get us there. We draw. That's not lethal on board, but it's not great either. I mean, I just have to pass, right? There's nothing else I can do. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do here. 4, 11, we need a temple. That's 6 in the air, 1 on the ground. If they can make 1 more energy, they win. We'll pass. I will not pay, thank you very much. You have a creature. If you have a creature, you win. Hallowed Fountain, tapped. Solitude. Solitude will get you there. Triggers Guide of Souls. Guide of Souls. I mean, Flickerwisp can attack. Guide of Souls doesn't even need to. They can flip the Guide of Souls, and that will be lethal damage in the air. What did I pull? What did I pull instead of the temple earlier? I don't even remember. I want to say it may have been a Myco spawn. No, I think the temple got blown up. That's right. Temple got blown up by the white orchid. Yeah. Draw a card. Function never works. Ah, damn. Yeah, we just needed the breaker to be a land, or we needed the... Yeah, I guess not the breaker to be the land. What did we... We needed the breaker to be a temple at that point. K-return also would have been solid, yeah. Actually, well, yeah, K-return would have been solid because I could have brought the stomach grounds into play untapped. Hell, even I think an Unholy Heat? No, Unholy Heat would have not. K-return... Yeah. The Consign also got me. Because we played the Myco spawn, we got Consigned. Yeah. Damn. Alright. Well, sometimes win some, sometimes lose some. So that will be a 2-3 record at the end of 5 for the Airgas version. How do I feel about that? Airgast, once again, had some interesting lines, and to be fair, we did miss one line in our matchup against E-Ramp. That could have potentially given me another turn. I still kind of hold the thought that we win in spite of Airgas, not because of. So I'm not sure if Airgas is necessary. I think instead of Airgas, having a whatchamacallit, having Devour is probably better for the most part. For like the pre-game setup, for its ability to exile the beefier bodies like Quantum Riddler, I think Devour is probably better. Some people are testing Karn back in E-Ramp again, which is interesting. I'm not entirely sold on the idea, but I'm also not against it either, especially with Belcher being as prevalent in the meta as it is right now. It does seem familiar to the meta percentage back when Grinding Station was a deck. Because yeah, Belcher right now is sitting at 11.7. And does that also account for quote-unquote Tameshi combo? Did they merge those two together? They did. So yeah, 11.7% of the meta in the last 30 days. In the last 14 days, it's sitting at 12.5. In the last 7, 12.8. So not much difference between a week and 2 weeks ago now. The thing is, like, going the Karn route means you don't really respect energy as much, which, to be fair, has shrunk quite significantly, but I still imagine we see a decent amount of it, and potentially more of this Azorius version. Azorius Energy or Azorius Blink. I'm not really sure how to classify it. I'd classify it more as energy than as anything else. So, hard to say. Regardless, main deck White Orchid Phantom is something that we'll have to watch out for. With that being said, that there will be the end of tonight's YouTube video. As always, if you did enjoy it, please do consider hitting the like button, comment down below if you did see any lines that I missed, mistakes that I made, or any general feedback. Be much appreciated. For as much that I hope you all learn from me in both my success and failures, I hope I can learn from you all as well. Last but not least, if you have reached a point in the video and haven't already, please do consider hitting the subscribe button as we continue to grow this channel. If you do want to watch these videos recorded live, however, you can do so over my Twitch, where I'm live Mondays through Thursdays at 10 p.m. CST and Friday through Sundays at 8 p.m. CST for the weekend challenges. Otherwise, you can watch these videos early and ad-free over my Patreon. With that being said, though, folks, I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye!